my channel, Mothersuckers. Hey, it's your girl, I am Eloho, back with another video. So I decided to open up my Instagram to do a Q&A. I've been gaining a lot of subscribers by the days, to God be the glory. I know either YouTube has recommended my videos or maybe someone personally recommended my channel to you. So you're pretty much getting to know me through my perspective on different topics and things that I'm passionate about. But I wanted to dedicate a video to you guys asking me about me. So in order to participate in these fun social activities, you have to be subscribed to my channel. Okay, you gotta hit the notification bell. That's the only way you're gonna get it, because you know YouTube be like 0 views, 50 comments, and 1,000 likes. So you know you gotta stay in tune. Also, make sure you are following me on Instagram at I am Eloho and on Twitter at I am Eloho. Snapchat if you want to see the fun side of I am Eloho. Basically, type that in anywhere you go, and your queen will be there. Some of these actually weren't questions, they were compliments. So thank you to everyone who complimented me. I'm going to be reading. The first question is, how do you, it's not really a question, but I guess I can kind of understand what the person is trying to say. So the first statement is being tall and dating. I'm 5'11 and a half and it's a struggle. So I'm 5'10 and a half. I claim 5'11 because it's just easier to say. Sometimes I say I'm 6 feet just because I want to be extra, but I'm 5'10 and a half. And when I was a bit younger, like early teens to early 20s, I was always surrounded by models. So that was my bubble, okay? That was my realm. I was surrounded by girls who were 6 feet. I was surrounded by men who were 6'5", and I didn't have an issue, okay? Once I decided to step out of that bubble, so I can't wear heels, okay? In relations to dating, me personally, you know, and I do fall victim to this sometimes, but I feel like as women, we put just a little bit, just a smidget, just a little bit too much emphasis on height. If he's an amazing guy and the only thing is that, oh, but dang, you know, he's 2 inches shorter than me, I mean, so you rather deal with somebody who's 6 foot and up, but he's trash? Because let's not get it twisted. These tall niggas, they know that they tall, and they know that women want tall men. So a lot of times they're trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you know, short men be trash too, so it's like a flip of the coin. I don't know if I really helped with that, but yeah. Okay. Do you want kids? Ugh. At every stage of my life, if you ask me this question, the answer is always different. Sometimes I want 10, sometimes I want none, sometimes I want to adopt, and other days I'm just like, girl, burn it all. But you know, as of right now, I don't want children now. I'm not ready. I don't have a partner right now, so I don't want kids now. But in the future, yes, I would love to have children. What was your high school experience like? By the way, I love you so much. Thank you. My high school experience, girl, do we have the time? So the high school that I went to in Brooklyn, it was actually a new school. So my class was literally the first class to graduate. So it's kind of like having the first child. Make all your mistakes with your first child, that now by the time you had the second child, the third child, the fourth child, you don't make those mistakes anymore. So we were kind of like the lab rats, right? We were the experiment. The community where the school was, it was a predominantly Dominican and Puerto Rican community. So I was like so the first year I was like one of 3 black girls. I told you guys the first time I met an Afro-Latina, like a girl that I walked up to, I thought she was black and she barely spoke English, and I was shook. That was like a shock for me. There was one Afro-Latina, the rest of us were, you know, black, spoke English, you know what I mean? Did kind of feel like an outcast, because it was just like, dang, like everybody here speaks Spanish. As the years went by, I became really popular in high school. Like I had a buttload of friends. Oh, I didn't have any black teachers. Well, I had Yasi. Hey, Yasi. Yasi watches my channel. Shout out to Yasi. Yasi was amazing. We gave Yasi hell. But anyway, it was mostly white teachers. You know, I feel like they did give us kind of like a well-rounded scope of college and of life. So my high school was very college driven. Everything that we did was to prepare us for college and for life outside of school. So I do really like the teachers for that. Me as a student, I was very competitive. Like, my parents didn't play with my grades. I always strived to be like the number 1 in the class. I wanted to have the highest grades. And then it started getting to a point where it was like, ugh, I don't really care. Like, I just want to have fun with my friends. And my mother was like, what? What's friends? What 3 habits will improve your life? I'm stuck. One habit that I would recommend is your morning affirmations, your morning routine. Like when you first wake up and you get up in the morning and you're about to start your day, like what you do, what you say, how you think really can shape your day and the rest of your week and the following weeks to come. You know, you wake up, you shower, brush your teeth, all of that good stuff. Of course, you have to literally, it'll feel awkward at first, but you have to literally say good things about yourself. Think good things about yourself, even if you don't necessarily believe it. And I feel like this ties into, you know, I got a lot of questions about confidence and how did I get confident, but you have to think good things about yourself. Reassure yourself the things that you want to see for yourself and for your life. Say those things, speak those things, believe those things in the morning. Even speak upon your day. There's so much power in our words and in our thoughts. If we train ourselves to think and to say things that we want into existence, it will happen. Diet is very important. I feel like I'm definitely gonna do like a diet series on this channel. I feel like we don't talk about diet enough within the Black community, and it's something that I'm working on as well. I'm not perfect in any of these areas. I'm just answering y'all questions, okay? Your diet, what you eat, essentially it all plays a part. What you eat, how you feel, what you think, what you say, it all goes full circle. So morning affirmations, a better diet, and self-care. Taking a day out of your week, an hour out of your week, 15 minutes out of your week for self-care, whatever that is for you. If it's, you know, getting your nails done, if it's reading a new book, if it's going for a walk, self-care is very important to your mental health, your physical health, and your emotional well-being. Oh, I'm feeling like Oprah out here. Minus the whole Michael Jackson thing. If you weren't Nigerian, what country would you want to be from? You cannot ask a Nigerian that. My ancestors would turn in their grave if I was to answer this question. I can't. There's no way a Nigerian could want to be anything else. We are Nigerian, and that's it. The pride is just like I can't. How did you feel about being Nigerian and American growing up in New York? I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. It was a point in my life where I didn't like it because I just felt like my insecurities made me just want to be smaller, like not be seen, you know what I mean? And I feel like because my family and I were so different from everyone else, it just made us more of an outcast. So it's like, okay, like I'm already tall, okay, on top of being tall and not being able to hide, my name is different, you know, my mother has a different accent, she, you know, she dresses us different, we eat different foods, we behave differently. So it was just like we stuck out like a beautiful sore thumb. You know, as a kid, you don't want to be singled out. You don't want to be, oh you, oh her, oh yeah, you're the bad one, oh yeah, this is about you. You don't want to be bullied, you don't want to be picked on, you don't want to stand out. It wasn't until I got older that I really appreciated the fact that my family is Nigerian, and you know what makes us different and what we bring to the community, what we bring to the world. Like I began to appreciate that as I got older. My mother and father came from Nigeria, came here and had me, and I'm popping. Like I can't help that, sis. So if you mad, you just gonna have to stay mad over there. Spill the tea on your first breakup. Here's the thing about me, right? You know, I'm gorgeous and I'm beautiful and all of that, but I don't have a ton of boyfriends or dating experience like that. Like I came into the game very late, was very sheltered, grew up Christian, grew up in a Nigerian household, so I was very sheltered, wasn't really allowed to go nowhere, do nothing except school, church, home, okay, corner store to get some groceries. That was about it. My first boyfriend actually was a long distance relationship. This is so weird. One of my cousins came to the crib and she had a male best friend. She had a male best friend and a female best friend. I'll always be on the phone with her male best friend and her female best friend. They'll be like on a 3-way call laughing, da 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 da. So one day her male best friend called and I picked up and I was like, oh hello, and then he was like, oh hey, who's this? It's like, you know, this ain't her. And I'm like, oh, hold on real quick. I gave her back the phone. So then I hear her saying like, what, like that's my cousin, like what. So then she calls me and she puts it on speaker and he's like, yo, she sound mad cute. She sound mad cute. Yes, I do have cute vocal cords. Like we could do that. Anyways, long story short, we started dating. It was a long distance relationship. He lived in Maryland. And you know, phones back then was whack. We had little flip phones. It wasn't no FaceTime, okay? You know, you had to send little blurry pictures of yourself from MySpace. Child, I'm telling my age. Anywho, he would come. So what happened was he would come to New York because he had family in New York. He would come to New York, take me to the movies. We would go to the movies, and that was pretty much it. So I don't know. It just kind of dissolved because it was like, okay, like we're both getting older. You're not moving here, I'm not moving there. Like, yeah, I'm about to go to high school. Like, I'm trying to meet a man. Like, I can't do this. Okay, somebody said make a video about what Chris Brown just did. Child, do we really need to go back there? I did the video already about the, you know, him, the good hair thing, and now he's just parading with beautiful chocolate women everywhere. He partnered with Davido. You know, Davido always puts black dark-skinned women in his videos. No, I feel like Chris is really trying to, is it too late now to say sorry? Like, he said he's not gonna say sorry, but I feel like this is his way of saying sorry. And yeah, I don't want to make a whole video about that. I don't know, I just don't. Baby names for your future kids. Oh, that's so cute. I actually have not thought about that too much. They're definitely all gonna have African names with meanings, with different meanings, but I really haven't thought about that. That's really a great question. I'm lying, I did think about that, and I have one. The one name I did want to name one of my kids is Brooklyn. I did want to name one of my kids Brooklyn, but like Brooke, like you spell Brooke the way you spell Brooke, like Brooke, B-R-O-O-K-E, and then Lynn, so like L-Y-N, so like a two-part name, Brooklyn. Don't take that. If you ever visit Montana, it's beautiful, but hella white, rolling eye emoji. Oh, okay. It's not on my list, but thank you for the suggestion. Why is your skin so perfect? Ugh, guys, like when I was a baby, my skin would literally glow, and people would stop dead in their tracks and be like, oh my god, like your baby has the most beautiful skin. Like my mom always tells me, like, out of all my kids, you always got the compliments on your skin. So, you know, I'm glad that's still a thing, still here. You know, growing up, I did deal with a lot of acne on my face and breakouts. Even now, I do get a lot of hormonal breakouts. So my skin is not perfect, guys. I don't think anybody is 100% perfect and flawless, but I do drink a lot of water. I do have a consistent skincare routine, and you know, I moisturize. Favorite things about yourself? Oh, that's cute. I really like my gap in my teeth. Like, I really like that. Like, if I was to ever get my teeth done, like, you know, get them more straight, they would have to figure out how to do that and still keep my gap, because I really want my gap. Like, even though it does come back to bite me in the butt a lot, I really do like that I am a very forgiving person, because I don't like to carry bad energy. I don't like to carry hate. I don't like to carry negativity. So I'm a very forgiving person. You know, just because I forgave you, that doesn't mean that I forgot. Me being forgiving basically meaning, like, you know what, you might not have apologized. You might have hurt me in the past, whatever the case may be. You might have done me wrong. But guess what? I'm not going to carry that in my heart. I'm not going to carry that on my shoulders. Like, eventually, I'm going to let it go. It's going to roll off. I'll see you. I'll have no hate or no malice or no anger towards you. But you could just never get next to me again, you know? But I ain't mad, sis. We good. You just can't sit here. Do you get anxious about certain things? Yes. I actually LLC'd my brand. I've came up with a few different ideas, but I get so anxious when I think about just doing something and putting something out there for the public to consume and, you know, to call my own. I do get anxious about that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Sometimes I do doubt myself when it comes to my brand and my business. I get anxious, because I'm like, oh my god, like I need it to be like this. Like, I want to be hands-on with everything. If I'm doing a boutique, I want to feel the fabrics. I want to be able to pick things out. If I'm doing makeup, I want to swatch. I want to feel. If I'm selling hair, I want to be able to put them wigs on and try it. Like, I'm a very hands-on person, which y'all pray for me, because I really want to launch my business this year. What inspired you to spread your self-love and knowledge knowledge to the rest of us? Wow, that's a really nice question. I've always been the person to spread love and self-knowledge because it was ingrained in me so much as a kid. Even at my very young ages, I was always preaching about love and encouraging people. Like, that's just literally like my nature. And I've always been seen as like a role model. Like, even when I was in church and doing ministry and things like that, I've always been seen as like a leader or a role model. So it's like no matter where I go, I always take on like that leadership role, even when I don't want to. Like, sometimes, y'all, it's they don't even need to be. I just be like, I don't need to be the one to say this, you know what I mean? But a lot of times it just is what it is. I naturally do have that leadership role. So with the growth of social media I just decided to, you know, go onto the internet and spread love. Like, I remember I had a page specifically for, like, you know, like the memes, like the motivational memes. Like, I literally made a page just to like put out memes. I literally had a page just to spread positivity. So I don't know, I've always been that type of person. You know, I'm growing and maturing and different things happen in life. So once I went through the whole blackfishing phase on Instagram, I was like, you know what, there's more to talk about. Like, I can't just come on here and talk about white girls and tans. Like, there's so much more to talk about. Like, let me just make a platform where I can talk and spread love and positivity. So honestly, it's not like a so honestly, I don't know what inspired me to do it, because I've always done it. But I will say that, you know, having the mother figure that I have, it natured me to be this person, if that makes sense. How long did it take you to love yourself? I just started to love myself a few months ago. Wow, that's an amazing question. I would say when I got out of high school. At that point, like going into college, like I was really able to find out who I was, not necessarily like who my mom wanted me to be, my teachers, my friends in school, my clique, maybe a guy that I had a crush on. It was more like, okay, like this is me. What makes me happy? What do I like? Who am I? You know, you really start asking yourself these questions, and you're learning on more of a broader scale, which is why I do recommend everyone go to college, because you're now learning on a broader scale. There's no one telling you, oh, you have to take this. I mean, to an extent, you do have to take certain courses, but you have more free reign on what you learn. Like, cut my hair, like I don't care. Like, I don't care what society says. I don't care about long hair. I don't care about you. I don't care about you. It's all about me. You have to get to a point in your life where you are selfish. You are focused on working on yourself and loving yourself, and that means being real with yourself. That means surrounding yourself with people who love you for who you are, and that's gonna be the hard part. Would you want to live anywhere else besides Brooklyn? I could do LA. I could do LA without the earthquakes. Like, you know, it's like a give and take. It's always something. But I could do LA minus earthquakes. Since you have modeled before, were you ever discriminated against due to your skin color? Yeah. Do you work out? I have a gym membership. Do I go all the time? No, I don't. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I am a naturally fit person, but over the years I have been gaining weight, so I will be back in the gym. Okay, I usually do cardio because I want my I want my stamina to be up to par. You know, I want to be able to do what Meg do.
Got a lot of fun. I'ma hit it like.
Without my knees buckling, okay, and giving out on me. I want to be able to do that. Midsection, I used to have abs. I need that back. You know, my thighs and everything getting a little thick. I like that. But I want overall strength, heart health, of course. You never answered my DM. Sorry. Now, I do get a lot of DMs. The best way to really get in contact with me, I'm gonna say, is email or Snapchat. I open pretty much all of my snaps. So Snapchat is really good. Instagram is flooded. It's flooded. Okay, it is flooded on Instagram, and a lot of times I'll respond and I'll see someone has been writing me since 2017, and I'm just like, dang girl, I'm just getting around to this DM. So appreciate you for not, you know, being upset. I did read an email one time where somebody really pretty much was like, oh, you're not who I thought you were. You never even responded to my DM. And I'm like, sis, you try reading a million DMs a day, plus living your own goddamn life. It ain't easy. And I gotta create content. Like, you really, When I visit New York, how do I not stick out like a sore thumb? I'm from DC. Okay, so New Yorkers, especially in Manhattan, are what most people would consider rude. Okay, you know, everybody's either running late for work, running late for a meeting. People are just always running late. Even if you're not running late, just rude. Okay, how do you not stick out like a sore thumb in New York? Yeah, I don't know. You just can't be overly friendly, but I am. But I'm not at the same time. Swag gotta be on point. You know, we know when somebody's not from New York. We could look at your sneakers. I'm not gonna lie. We could look at your sneakers and tell, okay, you're not from here. We could look at, you know, the whole thing. You could put it all together. Sneakers, hat, shoes, shirt. Okay, you're not from here. Where you from? If anybody ever asks you, yo, where you from? They know you're not from New York. Something about the package is giving us out of town. Are you a full-time YouTuber, influencer, and what jobs did you previously work? Yes, I am. Honey, I worked everywhere, okay? Do you have time? I'm telling you, this video is probably gonna... Do we want an hour-long video for these questions and answers? I don't think we do. I do have my hustles on the side, though. Don't get it twisted. I've worked at American Apparel. I've worked at Victoria's Secret. I've worked at Brooklyn Industries. I've worked at a couple restaurants. I've worked at nightclubs as bottle girl, hookah girl, at hotels as a front desk agent. When are you and Burna Boy gonna get together? Let me flip my ponytail off. Well, apparently he has a girlfriend right now. Would you like to come to the Dominican Republic? Because mija, I want to see you, period. I just want to figure out honestly what's happening right now in the Dominican Republic. Are you single? Yes. Would you ever consider modeling again? Yes. How have you been feeling? Oh, thank you. I've been feeling great, honestly. I just want to do more. I just always want to do more. I feel like there's 24 hours in a day. How am I maximizing my time here on this earth? What am I giving? What am I doing? What am I building? Am I growing? I just want to do more. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really accomplished. I'm feeling like the sky is the limit. I'm feeling excited about what's next to come. What helped you to gain confidence with your dark skin? I mean, look at it. I'm just saying. Look at it. How could I not? Why? Because somebody else mad at it? That's your problem. You got to know the difference between other people's problems and your problems. My skin is not my problem. You don't like dark-skinned people? That's your problem, sis. You're mad? That's your problem. So you just got to understand. You got to understand, y'all. Like, this is really how I think. Like, that's not my problem. When I look at myself, when I look at my dark skin, it's beautiful. Whose skin could do what my skin could do? Other dark skins? Oh, okay. So why would I hate it? Why? Why? How do you stay motivated to reach your goals when everyone tells you to stop? As parents and family members, you know, we want to tell people what their purpose is instead of helping them to figure out their purpose and pushing them into that direction. So when you have people telling you to stop, but you know that it's your purpose, I take that as my motivation. I take you telling me that I can't do something as me wanting to prove to you that I can do it. You always trip over guys not finding dark skins attractive. Why do you care so much? Okay, so I'm actually gonna block you. But after I answer this question, actually not something that I trip over. I wish y'all kind of knew me in person. Maybe if I could start doing vlogs so y'all could see like how I interact on a daily basis, like what I go through on a daily basis. I really don't trip, mamas. I'm very attractive. Period. Can get any man I want. Burna, what's up? I don't have any issues finding a man. Now, finding a good man, you gotta show me what's up. But as far as colorism, I feel like a lot of times people just like belittle colorism to the male gaze, and it's not necessarily about that. Yes, that plays a role. Yes, I do speak on this channel about certain men and the comments that they make because that adds fuel to the fire that is colorism. So I'm not tripping over that. The thing is, I like to get to the root of the problem. Why, as a black person, man or woman, would you say that this color is better than this color if we are all black, if we come from the same roots, if all black is beautiful? Why is society saying that this black is more beautiful than this black? That's pretty much where we're trying to get at with colorism, destroying it at the root. A lot of times it's actually too much attention. My skin gets a lot of attention, my beauty gets a lot of attention, so it's not like a jealous thing, or it's not oh, you just want men to like you. I actually want men to just stop liking me. Fall back a little bit. I want a good motherfucker to like a good one. I don't care about guys and their perspective. I care about my sisters and who fucking with them. Period. When will you do a meet and greet? When I hit 200K. When I hit 200K, I promise y'all, that's my goal for the year. When I hit 200K, I'm gonna do a big meet and greet in New York. We're gonna party, we're gonna get lit, we're gonna turn up, we're gonna take pictures, we're gonna watch videos, we're gonna ask questions. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna have sponsorships. It's gonna be lit. 200K. There are so many more questions, y'all, but I don't want to be on here for 3 hours answering questions. Thank you guys so much for everyone who participated. Be sure to thumbs up this video, and as always, I'll see you guys in the comment section.